because it's a late night. It is so late. But I thought I would come on here and just play. So I'm going to do a sketch. I'm kind of looking to see if I can watch myself on here myself so I don't have to hunt for comments because I can't see and do everything all at once. But it usually takes a minute for this to catch up. But we're going to paint. It's late, and I don't know if any of you guys have had a full long day, but I have. It's almost midnight here, but I need to downwind and play and get myself in a totally relaxed state. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to get into my live feed on here too, but I'm not sure how to do that. But oh well, it'll work out. I'm going to turn you now. We're going to maybe get you closer so you can actually see what I'm going to be doing. And we'll see about that. There we go. I see us on here now. So I at least get to be in here. Okay, so I'm going to show you what my inspirations are for fun. I'm actually going to draw the things I know easy. We're going to do birds, and we're going to do a little bit of the doodles that's in this thing. This thing is pretty cool. It's like a calendar, but it's old school. Somehow, I don't know why it has all these weird like tip-in things, but they're pretty fun. So yeah, so I'm going to do some just plain old painting for fun. I picked a bouquet this afternoon, and I picked flowers, and so I was going to try to see if I could get the texture off of this foxglove bloom, and I was going to see, this is a little snapdragon bud. When you were kids, did you guys ever do the little rom 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 rom? And I did a little tiny bouquet, then a little Delft one with some roses in it. So we're going to play with that too. And so yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm just going to play and draw. I'm going to hang out until I chillax just a little bit, and I'm going to try to do it. I wouldn't say timed, but I'm also not going to take a ton of time. So I pulled this one out for excess paint. I saw a person who used the extra paint on their brush to just create, um, they just gave it a place to go, extra paint, and I'm going to do that too. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm looking forward to it too. So yeah, here we go. Let us get our sage background in. I am not a novice painter, but I've been a doodler, dinky, like art journal kind of girl for so long. I've been just recently expanding into more um, art journals and this, all that kind of stuff. I want to get better, and I think in order to get better, you have to log hours. So that's what I'm doing. I'm logging hours. And today I spent so much time. I'm a novelist, and I had to do a bunch of like marketing and editing and branding and publicity and all this other no fun stuff. So sometimes when I do that, it makes my brain fire off so fast that it's not enjoyable to try to just go to bed cold turkey when you get done. And I got done late, so that was hard. Okay, I did have a pencil here. I don't know what I did with it, and I don't know how hard I want to look for it because that does not sound fun either. So I'm gonna bend this back, and I don't always do how-to books but I did like the composition of this one. But this book is actually pretty decent. It's got some good examples. I better give creds, right? So that's what it is. These ones are always at the thrift stores. On top of the novelist stuff, I do eBay resell, and so I thrift all the time. So I'm a flippin' picker, and I love being a flippin' picker. So we're going to use this as inspiration, use the extra ink. I don't know where my pencil went, but I kind of want to draw with something. So what are we going to use? Oh, this will work. Oh, I got a pencil and I got charcoal, so we'll make both of them work. This was this is the doodle that I wanted to incorporate. Is these cute little mices, mice, mouse, mice. But I wanted to do it on this one. See, this is ink from another time. So I don't know what I want to do here. Like, do we want to just make this the art that's already in here? Like, if we added the little guy's ears and his face, then it's already here, right? And then we can add the little, yes, I'm a sketch girl. I want to go fast tonight. I don't want to think too much about it. So this is what we're doing. We're going to just go for it. I'm actually kind of enjoying it already. This is what we're doing. So I want to catch the little mouse, and it feels like that could almost be an umbrella, but we'll just do the little wishes. But I don't know how to, like, I'm a mixed media gal, so I definitely like to get all my tools out and get them going. So add a little bit to Mr. Mousy here. Adding that in there. When somebody pops in here, we'll have to get some comments going, which I'm decided that I really want to be on YouTube more, and it doesn't always work to take the time to do all the editing. So we're just going to incorporate this a little bit more often. Let's get these little tootsies in here. They're cute. Okay. And we have some gray. Well, that's too gray. Some people don't let themselves mix white in. I have no opinions yet. I really don't. What opinions should I have? I don't barely know anything other than that I like doing it. I seem to like creating in all kinds of ways. That's what I've been doing all day, is a different kind of creative. But it's, man, this is working. I'm already feeling a little bit more settled and at peace. So we're getting there with little mice already. See this little inspiration picture again? These little guys, aren't they cute? I think this thing is so cool. I have been tempted to turn it into like a birthday calendar so I could keep it for years, but it's just so interesting. I'm like, I've never seen anything like it. But I love to, like, yeah, so that's what it is. The Magic Spectacle from 1982. So I guess this would be ephemera, right? Okay, so we'll let that one dry. I usually use those little blow guns that, like blow dryers, that help us get things dry so we can move faster. And um, it's not easy to do when you're on a live feed, so it's too noisy. So we won't be doing that, but all right, let's get some leaves in, block them in. I just want to make marks. I'm a mixed media, but honestly, sometimes it's that tactile thing of just feeling it on the page. I did actually fill up a sketchbook for the very first time. Can you believe that? First time ever. And I am proud of that. And I'm going to do a sketchbook tour, which will probably, I'm early days on here, so it will probably have just like a few views because I'm not there yet. But who cares? That's not why I do it. I'm doing it for the challenge of what you learn about yourself when you do it. I think it's a little bit companionship too. I think creative companionship. My husband is an athlete to his core and does all things sports, and my whole family, including myself, have done that too. So when it comes to the creative arts, I'm hoping for community on here, different ways: gardening, photography, obviously novelist. I have 4 books published, so that's all part of it too. And but yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some mixed media in here. I want to get that a second to dry. Maybe I'll do the flower sketch. Let's do this one first. It's so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I kind of want to use the little pencil. Where'd the little pencil go? Yeah, so we're just going to do one of these little flutes. It rolls back. With all the little dots. It's one of the things I'm still learning about is all the different papers. And I got this at a garage sale and it was already like this. So it's probably like for kids to learn, write out something that they're learning for school, like in regular pen. So the paint sits weird on this one. But I kind of find that fascinating. So, I wonder what pink should go on here. It's almost a purple with a little pink in it, huh? I don't mind mixing my colors together. I don't mind making a mess. It's part of the fun. This is a little bolder than I wanted, so let's leave some spots wet. Oh goodness, that might be a wild one. It's a wild one. We're out of control. And I don't really, hey, there's somebody in here. I'm not sure if you're interested in hanging out for a late night chat while I unwind and do some sketching. We're painting this little guy. And I got some little flowers and fun that I'm doing too. And I'm downwinding after a very full and satisfying work day where I was working on a bunch of marketing and all the business end of being a novelist, which was always makes me a little bit amped. And so I was looking to just chillax before bed. And so I'm actually coming on here. Oh, I think I want another one of these little guys. Look at this guy up here. So if you want to make a happy little comment, let me know who you are and if you're an artist and if you're interested in the art part or if you're just into late night company and hopefully you're not an insomnia person. So, oh well. Okay. I think I scared him off. That's okay. I'm okay with people catching this on the replay. I'm going to do these more. This is really late, so let's get this bird in here, even though it's going to be the total wrong color. Oh, this paper's changing textures on me. Paper's weird. I never realized how much paper mattered to me, but it certainly does. We're going to box in the shapes here. And then we'll go for details and colors and all that. But yeah, let's get some tan belly. We'll just do this one for now. This is going to take a minute for that to dry. I hope their feet will be in there too. I'm really paying attention. I just have so many things that are happening. I think it's pretty fun to do these kinds of sketchbooks. Like I said, I'm new at filling them up. The one I filled up is right over there, and I kind of want to grab it, but I don't want to stop what I'm doing because I'm actually going to keep going here until we get some progress. We'll lighten this out a little bit. Just punch. And maybe even a little bit more for the inside. Here. Digitalis, heart medicine. That's what this little guy, that's what the seeds and the flowers they make out of that. But I always just love, it's like tiger stripes with white around it. There's actually little hairs kind of there, but then it has such a distinct swoop to it with even some polka dots on the outside. Just super fun, super fun. But we use this little extra paint on our little mousy mouses. This makes them a little bit more commercial-like rather than abstract, which is fine. Here, here. I'm making sound effect noises, I realize. but I am having a good time. I'm definitely relaxed. I felt my breathing change. I feel like I caught a breath. Oh, thank you. Very welcome, late night friend. How are you? Are you? I'm playing. I'm just decompressing and I wanted to fill up sketchbooks and I always have to do more than one because I never want to wait for them to dry, but you really have to wait for them to dry. So it's actually nice to have a little company. So I appreciate that you're here. It's so late at night, I wasn't sure if anybody would come on, but I definitely need to unwind. And already, just within a few minutes of being on, I feel myself relaxing. Are you like that? I mean, you're up late, so maybe you're from another part of the world. I don't know. But that's what we're doing. Yeah, I don't know that I like that super much. We'll get there. Add some dimension to my cherries. Yep. Oops. Feel like humming all of a sudden, so that's a good sign too, right? Yeah, I even made this happen. Little bouquet. Isn't that fun? Yeah, we definitely got to let that dry a little bit. So what we going to do in the meantime? That's what I mean. I need more than one of these things going at a time. These little guys are kind of cute. I'm happy with them. Sometimes I journal. I like to make um, art happen with words. I'll have to show you some of what I mean, maybe. But ooh, that almost made it creepy. Did I make him creepy instead of cute? Again, I'm just calming down after a full day of work and I'm playing. So I'm sketching this little guy off of this inspiration and the bird, but I have to wait for my bird to dry because it's not very good at the minute. But I mixed media, so we just keep going until it starts to be cute, and that's what we want. Gotta wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for the layers. Yeah? Yeah, we will. It'll pop out of here soon. I don't know. I don't think he's too bad. I remember I already had this sketched. Oh, see, there's some writing that's turned into art. And it's abstract there. These are new notebooks. I just bought these when I went on a trip, and I don't have very much art in here to show you. I promise these are just sketchbooks where I'm making a mess and practicing. I'm not really doing amazing art yet. Oh, I feel like I should show you something better than that. What could I show you that's better than that? I think my one that's filled up is right here. Yep. So this is the one I'm going to do a sketchbook tour of while I'm waiting for that to dry. I'll flip through a couple pages so you can see that I'm still discovering my style and my voice and what I want to do. I write historical Christian romance, so cowboys is what I do. And this is a late night one, just like this, where I just did mark making and I came up with all of that, right? Oh no, my thing is tearing. I didn't know that it could even do that. It's just coming apart. So we got some fun in this one. Different, still figuring out what I want to be when I grow up. Haha. Should I look in here so you can see my face? Hello there. Yes, I'm an old lady. I'm a grandma. And I'm playing and I'm having fun. So I'm not totally hating this. This is just a doodle, but it kind of gets the point of my night, which is just mark making. But I really want to keep going, so I'm kind of curious if I can use my watercolor pencil and get a little bit more detail in here. Oh, that already helps. Yeah, let's do that. Just to get some detail in. That works while it's still wet. We definitely need that. Oh. Are you guys artists? What kind of art do you do? What kind of media? Like I said, I'm mixed media, so I kind of do whatever the heck of love I want. So yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight, is just wanting to feel the scratch of my pen on my paper and end up with a page in my art after a very long, hardworking kind of day, but the kind of day where I was using my brain way too much. Good brain power, but hard work. I was doing marketing and writing newsletters and getting ready to be a guest speaker at a writer conference and on a panel at a library conference, which makes me sound so nerdy, which I guess I don't really mind that. So, yeah. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. That's fun. Oh, this feels good. And see, I would journal in here too. So I'm mixed media and I play around like crazy. And I think we're going to use this. Isn't this a really cute little jar? And I'm going to use this white paint in here because I think it's fun. And we're going to hit both of these with this, and then we might just set them aside and maybe have to find something else because I'm not quite done. I'm having a good time. Not done yet. Oh, I don't really have a tiny pencil. We'll use this one. This is as tiny as it goes. Let's get some white on the tippy tip. I think I want to add a little bit of, oh, I kind of, no, we got to knock this cherry back a little bit because it looks funny, because it looks like it's awkwardly shaped. You know, it looks like it's, yeah, we want to get some white on my buddy. What do we want to do next? We want to do all of it together. We want to get a little around the eyeball, along the beak. And then I muddied it up too much, so we got to try for white again. And I want to get just a little bit in the eyeball. I'm going to get some life in this little animal and make them look nice and cute, right? Okay, let's white that out a little bit. I think I can make that disappear in. Make some texture happen. Right. Not too much more. So it's late enough that if I do too much more on this, I'll just keep making it worse. So this is like phase one. I might come back another day and like add to it, but yeah, can you see that? Am I holding it at the best angle? Oh, it's probably annoying for you to see this. Which way do I have to move this to get it out of your view? Probably have to bring you forward this way, huh? Anyways, that's what this one is. A little bit dwarpy, a little bit off, and kind of fantastic. And so now my creepy mice. So remember, I'm making these. So this was, oops, this was this one that we did. So not too shabby for a quick sketch from a happy book. And like I said, I wanted to move fast. And these ones were just these cute little mice. And this little mouse is looking a little hollow-eyed. We want to give him a better look. So we're going to add a little dot here. Actually, you know what I need to do first is go dark. Let's get some black in there. Let's get some actual black in there. Oh, that already made him look cuter. I don't know, his ear is a little bit too sharp or something. Makes him look a little evil. We don't want an evil mouse. We just want a cute one. Yeah. I'm not trying for perfection at midnight. Hopefully you guys understand that. But wishy wishes, huh? Oops. I squished my flower that I was using. That one again. I'm going to show it again because it's too cute. And these are my other ones. They're pretty too. It's fun. I picked these off with a bouquet I made downstairs, which I grow my own flowers, but for future reference, if anybody else wants to paint this, look at that loveliness. And look at this one. This is red, little tiny miniature roses. These are both bush roses that climb up and have so many blooms on them right now. And this is Sweet William, and this is in the carnation family. But they have all that detail in there. Very fun. And it was in a little vase. This is called a Delft vase. I was thinking about drawing it on the back side of here. And this one's kind of dry, so maybe I can get away with that. My water's getting pretty gross already, which means I'm doing my job. Let's do these little flowers here. It's a Delft face like they kind of make in Holland. That has the blue on it. All right, so that will turn into that. Let's get some. I have these new neo colors, which are new to me. They look like crayons, but they have a waxy surface, and so I don't know how they feel or work yet. So we're gonna use it to do this, and I kind of like that, like a little bit of color in there. I just get a little bit of extra on these things. This is hard to hold on to because it's like a broken tiny little bit, but we'll get her done. We'll get it done. But that would make good on the Delft part, the little blue. I'll make these little blue marks in here and then play around with the flowers. Just doing an impression, not perfection. Enjoyed that. That was fun. I'm going to do paint over them, but then it would smear, whereas the oil ones would resist, right? And we're going to do that. Maybe add another one of these here. I feel like I need a backdrop of some sort on that. Maybe just gray. I don't think gray is a super flattering color, but this kind of needs a little bit of like a table or a counter under there. So we'll get this. This is watercolor, so this will be easy to do. Easy to do. Oops. Yep. See, that smears the jar. Can't touch it. That's good information. Learn how to use those things. Oh, but that means that I can put a little gray touch on these little baby mices, and I don't actually know what would make these guys cute or not. I'm not good at, I haven't drawn these guys before. I just feel like his face needs to be fatter and not roundish, right? Get those cute little round ears. Oh, he's cuter now. That's better, don't you think? Is that better? Definitely abstract and crazy. What do? You guys think? You hanging with me pretty good? for a late night doodle session with no purpose, just play. And I'm just literally waiting for things to dry before I move on. And we've got a few started here. But this is cute. This is a good tool. These are cool. And so, okay, let me put you back where you can see. Can you see good enough? Can anybody brave up and leave me a comment on there? I always kind of wonder if I should actually move you in closer. Would you like to see it bigger? Oops, I swinged it too far. We could get that way. Abstract mice. Yep. They were looking scary when I first started. They always say that with art, it always looks terrible before you get going. And that happens with writing too, for sure. But these little guys, you want them to be abstract. There's no saving them from being abstract. And I already had the background drawn in. So it's kind of like what you see is what you get to work with. But they're coming around. They're looking a little cuter. Yeah. So I have a personal goal. I do all kinds of things, and I've just figured out that facing my big job, like the one I'm taking a relaxing come away from at the minute, I just like to do these different kinds of arts, and it makes you feel restored in your energy and in your creative soul. I'm starting to take deep breaths and go to bed and sleep good, 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 good. And that's the point. So this is my foxglove flower that I keep showing. It's right here. It's actually, I picked it from my garden. Can you even see it? Yeah. And so I'm just wanting to do light details. This is actually kind of fun. I actually kind of like this one. It's pretty. I think this fast sketch, I like this paper. It actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it has a nice, it's not watercolor. It's like solid and firm. So the water rolls around on the top of it a little bit before it settles down. Oops, that's the wrong kind of paint to put on that palette. All right, we'll put the white away. Oh, nope, I actually got the white out for the little mouse's eyeballs. Let's see if there's any left on there. Yep, I'm just looking for people that are up late at night and might want something to make them sleepy when they head to bed. How do we want to do their little noses? Definitely want to add the little shiny spot, right? Yeah, these guys are almost done to me. They're cute. I like how those turned out. They turned out pretty sweet. Definitely abstract. I don't know what my art style is yet. I like to do paint fast. There's always some talk about staying loose. And I don't seem to struggle with that because that's all I really want to do is gentle and loose paintings that are like fast. I think it's just impatience. I don't tend to have very much patience in my life. I have to work on that. Sometimes I love it because it helps me be motivated and get crap done, right? Impatience is like that, but okay, so we have our little minis. I think I need to do something with this little vase. Oh, this has white, so I could actually just add the white in around. Then I could crispen it up a little bit. Crisp it up. It's that Delft painting, so we could get the vase to have a little shape, huh? Using the blue that I already put, my Neo. These ones up here are gouache. I have gouache and oil pastels, and that didn't work. I stuck my finger in it. That was not very beneficial. And all different stuff. I actually try really hard to use my art supplies. So here's your sign. Get your stuff out and use it up. Have a reason to go buy new supplies rather than just wanting new fun things. Okay, so this is inside here. That is almost looking better, but I still don't like it. It's not quite ready yet. This one needs some more detail. If that dries, I wonder if I could put the color over the top of it because I had to firm it up a little bit. We shall see. Okay. So this one's not ready for me to turn the page yet. Come on, I need to be able to turn the page. I don't want to do another little guy. Maybe I'll show you something else. I'm still at the stage where I don't even always like the things I create, but while we're waiting for something to dry so I can do more, I want to fix this one. This one's not good enough yet. I'm gonna leave the bird. I might do some, ooh, what do I want to do? I want to do this watercolor pencil again, just to get firm outline on there. And the foot. But yeah, see, this is, I'm happy with that for a late night sketch. Quick and fast. Happy little messy birds. Take a deep breath. Yeah, see, this paper in this one is not my favorite. And I'm, like I said, I'm new. I didn't even know paper could make such a difference, but boy, does it. So if you think your art sucks, go buy a different book and get away from different textures of paper. And these were weird. Some of them are off for sure, but I like them. There's more to like than to not like over time. And you don't get better at something unless they say it's like 10,000, either 10,000 paintings or 10,000 hours. See how this has the writing in it? This is kind of what I want to do to that bird page. I want to journal in it and own it a little differently after it's dry. So let's stick this down here where you can actually see. Can you see that? It's not anything amazing. Some of it's so amateur, I can just tell by looking at it, but I still enjoy making it. So, are you guys artists? Are you doing it? This is acrylic, so they stick to each other, which drives me crazy in a notebook. But they're so abstract and kind of interesting. Layered up. I kind of like it when it feels like that. And then we got a little cleaner version of stuff. I don't even know if you're at the right angle, if you can see these good enough yet. These was a sweet pea study. Lots of people do studies where they paint the same thing in different ways. And I'm not sure I'm cut out for that because that got boring. This was a mess and I tried to save it like 3 different times. And so this was the best I could come up with. My ultimate goal is to actually get really good at faces, and I'm not. In fact, let's do a face on here. That's what we'll do. Let's take the challenge, shall we? Face without any looking at anything. Let's just do, I don't even know if it's a man or a woman yet. We'll just let it decide here, huh? Oh, I don't know. This is watercolor, so this will move around on me. What do you think? Is that a fella? Should we make that a fella or a woman? I guess it's still kind of coming. Almost looks young. All right, I guess I'm going to do that. And then let's do some. You're like, whoa, there she goes. Yep, that's actually what my night is, what I want. I literally want to feel the marks. That's the point of this night. Well, actually, we could just get that in there and we'll come back and get that. Oh, what is she doing? That's what you're thinking, huh? Well, let's get wild, huh? Let's get real wild. Get my shadows and shapes in. Who says we have to do traditional colors? My water is really bad. Might have to get some new water. Oh, I don't like that one so much. We'll have to cut that back. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Thanks for playing. It's a late night for sure, so I would understand if nobody really wants to hang. That's for sure. Let's get some marks in here. What do you guys think? Is this starting to shape up or what? Well, that's supposed to be not that color, but oh well. We're gonna figure this out. It coming. Is it a she? I think a real round face gal. A little roundy face gal. I don't know. I kind of want to see some more bold colors show up though. Let's get some other colors into this space. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm not being able to talk at the same time as well. Oh, that aged this person a little bit by putting all those marks in there. But that's okay too. Maybe it's an old person. We'll see. Okay, so it's too wet to do any more of the watercolor on, so I'll probably have to come in and do my neo pastels or something again. Those were fun, but I'm going to get some fresh water. This is going to take me just a second. I have a container right here to do that with. A couple of them actually. Oh, they look a little caught in their headlights, don't they? I'll have to fix that out. I think that I can use these. My water is for my plants, and it's not. It's like looks like it has fertilizer or something in it, but that is what it is. Let's use this one and get some better detail in here, huh? Yeah. Oh, you guys that just having at least someone down here. It's fun to have company. I hope somebody else needs a little chill before they head to bed. I don't even know, where are you guys from? Are you from someplace that's actually sleeping soon, or are you? Ear is supposed to be in here somewhere, but I kind of missed that ears, didn't I? We have a weird-eyed person, or did I get it right? Faces are the weirdest. What do you guys think? Person looks a little sad, don't they? I didn't mean to make them sad. How to come they turned sad? What did I do that made that happen? Do we need to turn up the corner of the mouth just a little bit? Yep, doodle away, huh? So I'm gonna take this black and make some marks here. Some more layers in there. Get some depth in there. Maybe add a little bit of eyelashes coming in. I'm making all kinds of grunting noises. Thanks for the thumbs up, a couple of you that have given them to me. I appreciate that. That's fun. I just wanted to have somebody that I could yibber jabber with when we're out here working. I'm gonna almost be done with this one. Like I said, I'm still learning. I don't have this down yet by any means. I'm a work in progress, but I'm 50 years old and I plan on continuing to work on it until I'm really old. Let's assume we're going to live that long, right? Yeah, I think that was better before, but oh well. I was trying to make some depth happen in a different way, but it didn't work. It went the opposite on me. Maybe that'll fade into the background a little bit when it dries. All right. I'm feeling myself getting ready to call it. So let's review what we've got here. What do you guys think? Should I be self-conscious of that? Is that a decent face? What do you guys think? Oh, when it's laid down over there, like on the video, it's not super great. And actually, it's not that great on the video either. But it looks better in person, I promise. It's kind of interesting in person. There's a lot more depth in there than it looks. That's interesting. Okay, so we did the girl. We did this, but I'm not done with this. This is not nice, but I don't really know how to make it better. Let's see. Let's use some charcoal. We haven't done charcoal tonight. We like the feel of charcoal. If I can define my little pot a little bit better. Actually, kind of am sad that I messed up the blue design, so maybe I should add some of that back in. Charcoal is a little bit everywhere, is it not? There we go. Okay, so that gives that a little more definition. Yep, I'm happy with these guys. They're going to stay the same. They're in it for good. Little abstract mice with their little wishers. Little dandelion fluffs. So I got my face and I got that. And I got my bird with cherries that I'm going to journal on. And then I got these two little doodles, but I'm going to fix this one first. And then we're going to try to make it look like this Delft little guy here by adding some design. It's kind of hard because I kind of am used to coloring it in, but that's not really what we're doing here. Is there another blue maybe? these more defined. How do we do the vase itself, huh? There's a little house in here, but am I going to be able to draw it? No. Oh, it's not a house. It's one of those like windmill turbine things. Which, again, I didn't exactly draw that very good. But it's a decent little doodle. All right. I think I'm going to say goodnight. So let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about my channel just in case. I am going to do these again. I will do them at random times, pop up in the least expected seasons. And I will be doing different kinds of crafts. I'm an Hobonichi techno planner person. I do gardening and planting. I'm a novelist, but that's too boring. I do vintage jewelry. I'm an eBayer. See, look at this side of my room. Look how crazy this is over here. I'm going to spin you. What? Look at that. That's my eBay end of the room. And then over here on the other side is where I write my books, all the way over there. So I stay pretty busy, but it's all creative. And so I just wanted to invite you guys. I talk about random things, the joy of living, the experience of getting older, being 50 years old, but wanting and planning to live with my full wit and an intense passion for life when I'm in my 90s. I'm a grandma. Do you guys have anything to say to that? I don't even know if you guys this late at night, if you're even from my neck of the woods, but yeah, I do all kinds of stuff and I'm just not in a hurry to grow a big YouTube channel. I just want a few buddies, some companions. So if I would really like my channel to be one of those perfect ones where it's on in the background when you're trying to do laundry or make dishes or sit down and, have some white noise while you're fussing around with something else. And hopefully a little art because everybody needs you guys just we need paints and colors and flowers and all these beautiful things. So thank you so much for following me. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for the thumbs up and nothing fancy here. We'll see you later. Oh, I have to remember how to stop this thing. I'm not great at it. Well, oh, there it is. We'll stop and